And we're live.
Yes, and you deserve that plug, Curtin. You definitely did.
So, I wasn't really able to get summoned much for the Iron Golem.
No?
No. Oh, this is the wrong character.
You think people were just having too much trouble with invaders to do so?
I think that might have been the case. Yeah, what was wrong with my voice there?
I don't know.
I had like a big bubble in the back of my throat. Yeah, so I got Suki all the way up to level 80. And I'm not going to level her up any further than that until after we beat the Anor Londo boss.
You took it all the way to 80? Why so high?
That's the level we discussed yesterday.
Oh, okay. I mean, that just seems a bit high even for you.
You're the guys who kept telling me that it doesn't matter what our levels are since there's the password system.
Well, yeah, I know that, but you were the one who was saying that it did matter. So I was thinking you were going to stay pretty low.
It mattered because I wanted to be able to play with other players between streams. But since they're having too much trouble with invaders to summon me, it's not much point. I'd rather
I
just play at low levels with other players using my other characters.
Okay.
Yeah, for this character I'm not going to worry about it. Instead, there's a much, much more lucrative way to gain souls.
Go ahead.
Anyone who sees the stream now will see that I have over 130,000 leftover souls.
Mm-hmm. Quite a bunch.
Even
Are
after...
you using that one glitch thing?
No, actually. The way I'm doing it is very, very, scummy, kind of. But it's not like it's hacking or cheating or even using an exploit, really. See, I had given Tyler the suggestion before that if he just put on the Cat Covenant ring and left the game on overnight, then he'd be summoned into people's worlds, and once in a while, they would get defeated, like the host would get defeated by somebody else, like as soon as he shows up, or shortly after, and he would get the rewards for it.
Right.
But that doesn't work, because the game kicks you out of other people's worlds if you idle for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you have Chameleon on.
Oh, it doesn't idle you if you have Chameleon on? Oh.
Yes, because the game understands that you're trying to be sneaky. Yeah,
Okay.
so if you turn Chameleon on when you get into somebody else's world using the Forest Covenant, then as long as the host doesn't die, every time another phantom dies, you get souls for it. And it's a lot of souls, like 4 to 5 digits of souls every kill.
Even if you can't chat, Quiz, I really appreciate you being here anyway. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, I just sat in someone's world for like only 10 minutes, and I guess they were really good at killing invaders and stuff because I got over 150,000 souls just sitting there.
Oh my god.
I guess it works.
It's amazing how fast it was.
So do you think that they were just staying in the area and intentionally getting invaded?
I believe so. I actually ran into quite a few people who intentionally avoid the boss and just keep using the dried finger over and over. And then we gank the invaders.
Huh.
No, it works. I am not in an optimal build right now to be handling this place, but whatever.
Okay, well, it's 3 o'clock, so it's time to actually start the stream up. So, hello everybody, welcome back to Dark Souls streaming. I made that up just now, off the top of my head. It's not official.
Yes, yes.
Dark Souls streaming, huh? That makes it sound like a thing that we do every single day.
It does, yes. Well, we have been doing it quite a few days.
I suppose. Well, this is part 7. God, this is awkward.
Is it still awkward?
I'm pregnant.
Well, remember, I got viewers in my stream, so they're hearing you too, you know.
Well, a lot of good that does me.
Well, we're a team, man. Come on.
Well,
Stream team.
Stream team.
I know, but is my stream really doing your stream any good, since you have to stop talking every time I talk to an NPC?
Oh, it's not really doing me any good, no. But I mean, the point is, like, you know, it's collabing. It's with friends. You know, people like friends. People like companionship.
Yeah, but
Collaborations get a lot of views.
They do. Collaborations do get a lot of views.
But the people watching you don't hear the NPCs that are talking, so to them it just seems like you're being really quiet for no reason.
True. I mean, but you could just let me talk, but I know we can't do that, right?
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm here in front of the crestfallen merchant. That's his name. He doesn't have a name. He doesn't have a people name. I don't know why. But we're going to talk to him now.
What? Who are you? Another undead, eh? I took on Sam's fortress alone, but I'm different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. You think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out with your soul searching.
So basically, the crestfallen merchant is this really powerful guy who made it all the way to Sen's fortress, but wasn't able to continue. And he believes that since he's never seen anyone else do it, that it's completely impossible, and that you should just give up. Hence being crestfallen. He's basically exactly the same back at Firelink, only he's actually somewhat competent.
Yeah.
And he's a merchant, so he's like 1,000,000 times more useful. I'm going to talk to him some more.
There's nothing more to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story. You bloody fool.
End of story, you bloody fool. I'm surprised that isn't more of a meme in the series, in the community.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that as a meme, ever.
Alright, talk some more.
Let me give you a nibble of advice. Don't even consider visiting Anor Londo. Not in your state. For a century they've tried and failed. The Night King Rendell, Black Iron Tarkus, and even Logan himself. You won't stand a chance, you'll be eaten alive. But go along if you wish. If only to deepen your despair.
So he mentions 3 people who attempted to conquer Sen's fortress and failed. He mentions Logan, who we'll be meeting shortly. I think we've heard Logan mentioned already by Griggs. Yeah, Logan is basically like the most powerful sorcerer in the world right now. I'm not sure. He also mentions Black Iron Tarkus, who was the NPC phantom that we'd summoned for the Iron Golem boss. So he was pretty tough. And he also mentions a Night King Rendell, who... Where did we hear his name again? It was in an item description, right?
It was, but...
Was it in the Ring of Steel Protection?
It might have been.
Nothing at all. Fine then.
Yes, it is.
Naked babe and be skinned alive.
Yeah, so I think Night King Rendell was actually the leader of these black armored knights. People who wear the black iron set like Tarkus, and the Baraniki set like the big black knights with the shields and giant maces. And this guy. I guess they all failed and went hollow, and that's why you can find some of them hanging around here. Although I think, if I remember the lore correctly, Night King Rendell actually succeeded. And some of his knights actually went with him to Anor Londo, but they didn't reach the castle. They got sidetracked. Yeah. Well, we'll worry about that later.
Oh, today is Treacherous' 34th birthday? I didn't know that.
Still something you need, eh?
Interesting little bit of trivia, I suppose.
Who?
Tetris.
Tetris. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Petrus. I was like, what?
I thought you said Twitch.
No.
Like Twitch's 34th birthday. I'm like, it's not been around that long. Okay, so this guy sells black fire bombs. Pretty cool. Also sells green blossoms, so you don't have to farm for them. Not that it's hard. And he sells a large titanite for 4,000 apiece. And what the fuck you doing selling titanite shards for 1,000 apiece? Andre's right next door, and he sells them for 800. Fuck you. He also sells the great sword, which I believe is the weapon that Black Iron Tarkus uses. Regular great axe, boulder shield, tower shield, a whole bunch of different arrows. He sells the Katarina set, so you can be an onion bro just like Zigmeyer. But remember, you can't be an onion bro unless your name starts with Zig.
Hey, PJ.
Yes?
That thing you showed us yesterday with the Firekeeper soul, that works with boss souls too, right?
Yes.
How does that work again?
If you're female, you have to be double-handing the weapon. You open the menu, here I'll show it on the stream.
Let me open the stream. I don't have it open right now.
Okay, well, just let me know when it's open.
Okay, it's open.
Okay. First, you have to be double-handing your weapon if you're female. You go into your menu, and you select the boss soul that you want to duplicate. Now, as soon as you hit the confirm button for use item, you have to hit start on the frame immediately after it, so that the menu comes back up. Then you immediately use the Estus Flask from your menu, but you have to be faster than I just was. And if the menu doesn't come up and it asks you to use the core of the Iron Golem right away, select no. No, I didn't hit start. No. It takes a few tries. But once you get the hang of it, you can do it multiple times in a row.
Okay. What happened there was nothing. Like, I think I might have hit start before I used the core, but I saw the menu. That was weird.
Yeah, if you hit start before you hit use item, then it just closes the menu. Because that's what start does. That's what start does, yeah. Ah, crap!
Did you use it?
Yeah, I consumed it.
No.
That's fine, that's fine. I know how to get another one.
Really?
Yes. Do you know what twinking is?
No. I mean, yes, but no.
Well, as long as you guys still have a core of an Iron Golem, I can get as many as I want from you guys.
Quick question for you. When I go to use an Estus Flask, will it ask me if I want to use the core?
Yes.
And I hit yes then?
Yes.
Okay. Because I did it, but I didn't want to hit yes because I didn't know.
Well, I just lost that. God damn it. You gotta be careful. Sometimes the default... Sometimes the cursor will default to yes, sometimes it will default to no. It's really random and I don't know how to control it. It's a shame that you can't just do it quickly. But you gotta be careful. Oh well. Oh, anyway. I was gonna look at the sets that he sold. A Katarina helm. Distinctively shaped helm worn by the Knights of Katarina. Outside Katarina, it is often ridiculed for its onion-like shape, infuriating the proud knights. But the masterfully forged curved design makes it effective for parrying. I don't think that has any effect on your ability to parry.
Nah, just a lore thing. Just a lore thing.
Let's see, he also sells the steel set, which is the set that he's wearing himself. See, Helm of the Knights of Berenike, known for their heavy armaments and armor. Countless Knights of Berenike, once extolled as the mightiest of mighty, became undead and ventured to Lordran. but their journey was for naught as they went hollow and became a threat to all undead. And finally, the entire Baldur set. So if you're unlucky enough to get every piece of the Baldur set as drops from the Knights and the Undead Parish, then you can just buy them from him. They're not very expensive.
No.
Baldur Helm. Helm worn by the Knights of the ancient kingdom of Baldur. It is made from thick iron plates. Baldur was the homeland of the Night King Rendel, but it came to ruin after a great many undead respawned. Okay, and then he also sells the Thunderstone Plate Ring and the Spellstone Plate Ring, which that doesn't say, but I'm guessing they're from the same kingdom that the Baraniki Knights are from.
I would almost guarantee that.
Okay, now before I leave you with all these souls on me, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy as many large Titanite shards as I can. Wow, they're expensive. 136,000 souls and I don't even have a full stack of them.
Well, you're going to go through a lot of them anyway, so it's worth it.
Well, it only takes 9 to get a weapon from +5 to +10. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go this way, and let me take a look around. Yeah, right down there is an item that you have to jump to. You might take a lot of damage making this jump, but you should be fine. Let me just take off some parts of my armor. Because apparently the heavier you equip load, the more damage you take from falls. Ah, goddammit. It's fine. I should be able to make it from here. Just jump over that gate. And I don't think the spikes will hurt you. For whatever reason. There. See? Not so bad. And it is a sniper crossbow. With some sniper bolts to go with them. Now...
I should have thick boys in my community, Curtin. I should. Do you not see it there? Go continue now.
A large crossbow with long distance used by Kareem snipers. Often used as sniper bolts, but while crossbows are normally easy to use, a sniper crossbow requires dexterity. Now the reason it says that is because... wait, do crossbows not have any scaling? Oh.
I don't think they do, no.
Oh, I was unaware of that. But they are really powerful, just they're very slow ranged weapons. It takes a while for them to reload after you've shot one.
I just did it twice in a row. That is so crazy. That is like the greatest exploit ever.
Well, I don't know about that. It used to be much, much easier to gain souls. The original way people did it was with the dragon head glitch.
Yeah, that was super effective.
Yeah, that got patched out immediately. And for those who are watching who are unaware of what that is, the dragon head glitch involves using the dragon head that Tyler has been seen wearing.
Yes.
Basically, there was a glitch that made it so that instead of using the fire breath, it just infinitely used whatever item that you had selected. And if that was a consumable soul item, like say a soul of a hero, which is the most soul-giving non-boss soul in the game, then you could just keep the square button held down, and it would add its soul value to your counter every frame. And I believe the soul of a hero gives 20,000 souls. So you hold down the square button for like just a few minutes, and you'll have hundreds of thousands of souls in no time. I did that once back when the game first came out, back when it still worked, and after about half an hour I had over 1 billion souls.
Yeah, although I don't know if it works anymore.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Now, that was one of the first things that got patched out of this game. Okay, anyway, next we're gonna go in this direction. Fight one of these lovely Baraniki Knights, which aren't hard. I used to think they were hard, but as long as you strafe around them counterclockwise, they can't really hit you. Easy. And I got a great axe, even though that's not what you were wielding. Whatever.
Whatever.
And you come down this ladder. And next we're going to meet an extremely unimportant NPC that for some reason has a name and like his own lore. Yeah, right up there. Just a guy wearing the elite knight set, but wielding a unique rapier.
Okay.
He's not that tough, but he likes to parry. And don't underestimate his rapier. Yeah, he's dead. And when he dies, he's a one-time enemy. You get his rapier. Rickard's rapier. At least, we're assuming that this is Rickard. Unlike the character in the forest who was clearly not Ferris, but wearing his stuff anyway. Let's see, where is it? It always takes so long to find things. Here we go. Rickard's rapier. A rapier with an intricate decoration. Chosen weapon of the infamous undead Prince Rickard. Rickard's exploits are told in a monomyth. He was born into royalty, but wandered the lands in a fateful, ill-conceived journey. He became undead and disappeared up north. Riveting. And that is the end of Rickard's tale.
If that is all he does.
Okay, couple of chests. This one has a divine blessing. Not totally sure why. It's probably more lore that you can construe from the items that Rickard was guarding. This one has a rare ring of sacrifice. Yeah, the difference between the regular ring of sacrifice and the rare one is that the rare one also nullifies curse if you happen to die from a basilisk or something. Yeah, see, this mystical ring was created in the sacrificial rite of Belka, the goddess of sin. The magenta shaded ring is especially rare. Yeah. There's one point in the game that we'll be using that ring. So we better save it for that part. Okay. I just got some walking to do, so you guys can talk now.
Okay. Yes, I was trying to get my stream community all taken care of while you were talking. Because Curtin invited me to a streaming group that he's part of called Thick Boys. So now I'm part of Thick Boys. So I'm a thick boy now.
You sure are. Okay, now what's left? I still have to free what's-his-face. Oh, I guess I can go over here. Yeah, this giant over here in the corner is the one who keeps dropping these big boulders into the hole. The hole that we pointed out from before.
Right.
And if you jump over there, you can kill him, but he respawns, unfortunately.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know you could actually jump over there.
Yeah, see? I just got over there.
Ah. Okay.
Careful not to fall down the hole, though. It's a pretty long fall. Okay.
There's also a clip I'm gonna have to show you. Last night I was playing a Fortnite with Adrian and Curtin, and there's a hilarious moment that happened that I have to show you. It's pretty great.
Well, the part that I just saw in my stream was the giant throwing a hissy fit, throwing a tantrum, because they do that sometimes. It's not that difficult to deal with, though. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we can fall down this hole.
Oh,
Okay.
that made my life so much easier.
Yeah,
The
now that
exploit, I mean.
now that that giant is dead, we never have to worry about boulders in this area ever again. At least until we reload the area and he respawns. Now,
Are you able to destroy his boulders, or no?
you are, and if you happen to destroy them using fire, they explode. Now, I hear something walking around. Weird. Anyway. Since the boulders are gone, this wall came back. This wall always comes back along with the snake man that leans against it for some reason. But if you're lucky, you can bait the snake man into destroying it for you. For some reason, players are incapable of destroying objects, but any enemy can. Just wake him up with a kick. Or not. Fine, how about I punch you instead?
Also, I wanted to bring up something.
Yeah?
Did the mimic chests always... were they always a different color from normal chests?
They're a slightly lighter color.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if that was a change that the texture update made or not.
There we go. He destroyed the wall. I really wish you could parry his bite.
Nope, you can't. It is an unparryable attack.
Unlike that. Bam. Okay, now this hall of cages, I guess, is supposed to be like the prison. Like a place to put prisoners on display. And in one of the cages, we find a man with an unusually large hat. Which, I forget the story behind this guy's design. I think it was just a developer being silly.
Well, what it was is that there was a girl on the team who was in charge of designing the characters for the game. I forget her name, but she was asked by the main crew to make a character with a big hat because his name was Big Hat Logan.
But why?
And why? Because he was a wizard. Because they said it was a big defining trait of being a wizard was having the big rimmed hat, you know, and that was a big part of his character that they wanted to emphasize on.
Okay.
But the reason why it's so astronomically huge is because every single time she made a hat that was bigger than the last one, she kept getting told to make it bigger and then bigger and then bigger until eventually it got to that point where it was just like ridiculously fucking huge.
An umbrella strapped to a wizard hat.
Yeah, there's actually if you look at the production art, there's actually one hat he had at one point that looked like a giant conch shell that was like super vertical on his head because she didn't want to cover up his face, but. You know, she was forced to because they didn't accept anything else.
Well, anyway, we're gonna talk to him now.
Mm-hmm.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Yeah, so Logan here has been locked up for, according to the crestfallen merchant, a century. But who knows how long he's actually been here, because, you know, time is convoluted. You can't rely on time. You can't rely on things happening in the order that they logically would. Since basically everyone is an unintentional time traveler.
Right.
But yeah.
Here's a question.
Yeah?
Why did he just never like soul spear the cage open?
Well, you know, because when you cast Soul Spear on inanimate objects, nothing happens.
He's like the most powerful wizard in all of history.
It's
Yeah.
also the fact that It's also the fact he may not have his catalyst with him.
He does. It's in his hand.
Oh. He's out of uses.
Yeah. Actually, that's another thing. Why didn't he just like slit his own throat and respawn at a bomb?
You can't use logic in Dark Souls, Kaze. That defeats the purpose.
And actually, there may be a logical explanation for that. He's undead. They're all a little batty. He just might not be thinking.
Maybe. I'm gonna talk to him now.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm safe, and I'll have to resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Yeah, he sounds so grateful to be freed. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm saved. That's what he sounds like. Now over here in this cage is a Soul of a Hero. This is the earliest point you can get one of these. Wait, isn't there also a better one? Soul of a Great Hero?
I don't recall.
I believe so.
I don't remember. Yeah, but this place, people have always been trying to find a reason for why this place exists. There is no reason. It's just a place for the boulder to go when it comes rolling down here. And as long as the boulder is rolling in this direction, nobody can leave their cages. So, that's another reason Logan probably could never escape, but the wall was bricked up. So, wait, when did they brick up the wall? Is it just that one man-serpent? He loves leaning on that in that spot so much that he built a wall here.
Either that or Logan was imprisoned so long ago that they literally just built some of the castle around him.
It's possible. I mean, it's very possible that this place was just repurposed into a makeshift prison.
Right.
But yeah, if you look down below the bridge, you can see a Titanite demon down there. You can fall from here and not die, but it'll do a lot of damage. And he's not the only Titanite demon down there. There's two. And if you go into the next room over to escape, there'll be another one or two waiting for you. So let's not do that. Let's see, what next? I guess next I should... Yeah, I need to fall onto that one rafter where the caster snake is. So you know what I found out, Tyler?
What's that?
Don't know how interested in this you are, but I know you like the Boulder Side Sword.
Yeah.
But if you do a pure dex build with low strength, then the Boulder Side Sword is the best straight sword.
Oh. I see.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of doing a pure dex build. No, there can't be any borders. I killed the giant. But you heard the machine turn the wheel just because we went through that room. But there's no borders. So we should be fine. Yeah, there's no borders coming. Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Plunge attack the snake lady. Pick up this, just a large soul of a proud knight. Come in here. And this lets you open a shortcut. So that you can get here without having to do that drop. Now what's this? I believe this is a sorcery? No, it's the black sorcerer set. Okay, so there's the regular sorcerer set and the black sorcerer set. I think this is what Griggs actually wears. Because it also comes with the sorcery Hush. Now I'm going to take a look at these items real quick.
It's so nice to friggin' counter people with a katana. It's so weird.
Let's see. Hat worn by the secret sorcerers at Vinheim Dragon School. They secretly work with sound-based spells and never reveal themselves. Yeah, so this is the set that Griggs wears, not the regular sorcerer set. So he was actually like a spy for that school. Makes you wonder why he was following Logan around.
Mm.
And then there's also this spell that comes with it, Hush. Sorcery developed by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at Venheim Dragon School. Masks all noises of caster. Effectively, Venheim is controlled by the Dragon School, and it's no wonder that the town has its share of dark secrets. Now, these aren't the only things related to this that we're going to be finding up here. Yeah, you come into this area, which is clearly a cell, but with both walls burst open, so it's easy to escape from. And you drop down here. Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were here. And now you're dead. Okay, right over here in the corner. The Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. Now, we just got a spell called Hush, which makes it so that you don't make any noise. This ring does the same thing. Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. This ring was secretly worn by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at Venheim Dragon School. The ring is engraved with an everlasting dragon in silent slumber and masks all sound emitting from its wearer. So, somebody who wears a black sorcerer set and comes from Venheim Dragon School was being all sneaky in Sen's Fortress, which is the very place that Logan, a guy that certain black sorcerer set wearing douchebag is really obsessed with, was locked up in. Yeah, so I don't think he ever admits it though, because the thing is, I think they removed that bit of the story from the game. It was planned, and they had all of this lore written for it, but it didn't make it into the final game. Now, right down here is a Titanite demon, and I could be wrong, but I think the water down there slows your movement, so I need to put on my rusted iron ring. Okay, I'm gonna get the jump on you.
Get the jump on him?
Get the jump on him. And here we go. Oh, look at that. Third of his health from one plunging attack. Oh, no, you don't. I got lots of practice fighting you with my other characters. I beat you with a level 1 pyromancer. Okay, back up. Here's a flask. Roll to the right. Hit him once. Roll to the right. Roll to the left. Roll left again. Up. Too late. It's fine. He's dead. And then we find a scythe, which is clearly not a scythe. What is this weapon again, Kaze?
It's a bardiche.
Bardiche. This is what we were thinking of before. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't fix it. The name, that is.
Hello, Fate Sama. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming and checking me out. Thank you so much.
Okay, here it is. Scythe. Quote unquote. Halberd with a large blade. Scythe adjusted for battle. Designed especially for slicing, however, one false swing leaves one wide open.
Also, hello, Morgan, as well. Thank you for coming.
Oh, that's an interesting description. I never saw that before. The Black Knight Halberd says it's used to face chaos demons.
Oh.
Huh. Which makes sense. Because I think the reason, well, we haven't really gotten into what the Witch of Izalith's deal was yet. Or where demons actually come from in this universe. Let's see, Soul of a Brave Warrior. And a Demon Titanite. Okay, so, this tunnel here had the one Titanite demon, and over here behind the pillars is another Titanite demon over there. But up above is also a bunch of caster snakes. And we can't really do anything about them from down here. So what I'm probably gonna do, since the boss is dead, it doesn't really matter to me, is I'm gonna climb up the ladder over here, ignore the Titanite demon and the casters. Ah, he got me a little. That's fine. Climb the ladder. Yeah, but we're gonna get the drop on those ladies. Take them out real quick. Also gotta make sure to take out the one even further above. Because I think it's gonna notice me as soon as I come up here. But since I'm here anyway... nah, I need to climb this ladder to get out of there anyway, so I won't forget. I'm gonna drop down to here, and we're at the beginning of Sen's Fortress.
So, Fate and Morgan, what's been up? What have you guys been doing? Give me the lowdown. Yeah, but I wonder why they decided to make the area below Sen's Fortress there. Like, why did they make it so overkill anyway? You know?
To make it extra deadly in case you fall. Don't forget, this is the House of Fun. It wouldn't be much fun if you just fell to your death.
I suppose not.
Okay, now that that lady's taken care of, let's fall back onto this bridge here, and you'll notice we're right above where the other snake ladies are. I'm gonna need to take them out one at a time. Gonna start with this one. I'm gonna backstep and plunge attack her. Unless I miss. God damn it. Okay. Okay. One down. Okay, it's important to take advantage of their screams when they just stand there yelling at you.
Yeah.
Instead of attacking. Oh, never saw that attack before.
What'd they do?
She just spun around with multiple attacks. Almost like a competent fighter. Almost. Except that she was spinning. And that immediately makes it stupid. Okay, so now all three of them are dead. So now you can come down here and fight the Titanite demon just fine.
I practically mod everybody, man. I went the wrong way. Whoops.
What? What kind of coward is this Titanite demon? It jumped backwards from me twice. Well, now you gotta know where to run. How did that hit me?
Also, if anyone wants to see what's going on from Dachimotsu's perspective, there's a link to his YouTube down below where he's streaming this from, or you can do Dachimotsu at twitch.com if you want to take a look at it.
Okay, thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Alright, another demon type. Ooh, I got the catch pole. What?
I keep dying to a Titanite demon.
Kaze, did you fight all the Titanite demons in Zen's Fortress yet?
Twitch.tv not com. Not com?
Kaze?
I'm in the middle of fighting the third one.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if you got the catch ball yet.
Not yet. Which I still do want to do a build based around that, because it's such a fun weapon.
Well, it's also a good weapon if the moving monkey calculator is anything to go by.
Yeah, it has an insane amount of damage.
I've used it a lot. It is a very, very good weapon. I like its jump attack.
Okay, this is annoying. The other Titanite demon in the back of the room has noticed my presence. I'm gonna need to take off some of this armor and replace my Havor's ring with the Ring of Fog, so that the other one stops bothering me. Eventually. There. It's idle now. Now I can fight this thing in peace. Unless it decides it wants to be a dick. God damn it. Oh well. That's fine.
I will beat this Titanite demon. I swear.
The Titanite demons don't respawn anyway. There's only one respawning Titanite demon in the whole game, and it's a bit further out of the way. Okay. Let's go back down.
I got my own catch pole.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Curtin, I modded you ages ago. Like back before I took my hiatus.
Where am I going? Oh, I guess the fastest way would be to take the cage shortcut back down. Alright. Oh, or is it the fastest way? I don't know anymore.
Really, the fastest way is coming in from the front, if you're just fighting the demons.
Well, I was at the Sen's Fortress bonfire.
Well, yeah.
I meant fastest way from there.
What led to it? Well, it's because you're always here. I mean, it makes sense to mod people who are always there and watching, because having a mod that isn't there isn't really worth it. So I have to make a lot of people that watch me mod so they can mod when other new people come. Simple as that.
Okay. Takes care of you. And thanks to the Ring of Fog, the one above hasn't noticed me yet. Probably won't. Okay, so now I just gotta take out these ones. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're over here. Okay.
Thank you for the bits.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Let's try this again. There we go. One hit. Oh, God damn it. No, 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 no.
Come on. Wrong way. I didn't go up high enough.
Invincibility frames. Wait, that one just started ignoring me.
Which one are you talking about?
The snake ladies
Oh.
above the Titanite demons. I was fighting one, and the other just started ignoring me. The Ring of Fog is too overpowered. Please nerf.
Please nerf. Do I have the Ring of Fog? I don't think I do.
Oh, I am so sick of this fucking thing. It keeps jumping when I'm casting at it, like every time now.
The best time to cast at a Titanite demon is right after it jumps. Or during a combo when you're far away.
Oh, good, I'm out of casts. I'm gonna run over here and pull out my bow.
What melee weapon are you using?
The Stora's straight sword.
Are you doing a faith build?
Not right now. It's just still my strongest weapon, even with a +9 Iaito.
Goddamn ghost. There was a ghost that made me think the other Titanite demon was showing up. Titanite demons aren't that hard to fight in melee. You just need a tough weapon. Come on. There you go. Killed you in the tail. Okay, now there's only one Titanite demon left. Really?
Really?
Oh, this one likes to jump.
Is it the last one?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that thing hates giving you range. Got it. Fuck you. This is the first time I've ever. Wow, really? I got a second cash bowl. I can give one to Tyler.
I might get one from this one though. We're gonna see.
This is the first time I've ever fought these 4 under here without dying once.
Really?
Yep. I'm telling you, I passively got way better at, like, the Soulsborne games, and I don't know how I did it. I just did.
Practice and experience.
It was like, it's weird. It was after, like, a big break, so I don't know. Maybe some of the other games I was doing, like, just helped. Something gave me more patience, and my twitch reflexes jumped a little.
I just went ahead and did easy mode on the Titanite demon. I'm just fighting it with a shield now.
A shield?
Yeah. Like, I'm using a shield now.
What?
Instead of your dual katanas of doom.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, I'm still confused. What good's a shield gonna do you against their ridiculously huge decks?
You just block them.
Yeah, you can tank through if you have high enough stamina.
Yeah.
I don't have the greatest stamina.
Well, no, I have minimum stamina. I can still do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I have 30 endurance now, so I can just sort of tank hits. It's pretty nice.
So, I was using an armor optimizer. By the way, there's a secret wall here. I was using an armor optimizer earlier in order to figure out what the most poise you could get while still being able to fast roll is. You need 50 endurance and the Mask of the Father and Havel's Ring, but you can wear 2 pieces of Havel's set and still be able to flip.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's if you want to flip. If you don't want to
Right.
flip, then you can replace that ring with the Wolf Ring and have even more poise. You can have like 130 poise. Anyway, why isn't this giant making any noise? There's so many sound effects that aren't working in this version. Like, nobody that summoned me for the Gaping Dragon had a cutscene that played its roar.
Well, some sounds seem to don't really happen when you're a spirit anymore for some reason. Like, for example, like, drinking Estus has no sound effect when you're a ghost.
No, it does for me, just sometimes. There's lots of sound effects that just don't work sometimes. Like, in the Gaping Dragon's roar never happens. And I'm not a spirit right now, and that giant that I just killed didn't make any noise. But yeah, that's it for Sen's Fortress. I have done everything here, got every item. So now I'm just gonna homeward bone back up.
Also, I don't know if this is true or like, have the gargoyles always been invincible when they're flying?
They're not supposed to be, no.
That's how they are now. When they're flying, they're completely immune to damage.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Okay, well now that we're done in Sen's Fortress, the next thing to do is just to leave. And to do that, we need to get back up to the Iron Golem's boss arena.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it took me almost an hour to finish the rest of the stuff in Sen's Fortress.
Also, thanks for more of the bits, Morgan. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna take the Ring of Fog off. Wolf Ring. Havor's Ring. Eastern Armor. Elite Knight Leggings. There we go.
No.
I wonder if they fixed the bug with the ring in the Iron Golem's arena.
What's that bug about? I don't know what you're talking about.
The orange ring that appears in the Iron Golem's arena after you defeat it. If you stare at it long enough, it starts to rise up into the air.
What? Really?
Yeah, if you just sit in the room right before the boss wall, the fog wall, and you just leave the game on with the camera pointed at the ring, then it will slowly rise up higher and higher into the air.
That's hilarious.
That's weird.
This happens until you either enter the room or it leaves the camera. But yeah, it doesn't look like it works in this version anymore.
Okay.
So, and the other side of the Iron Golem's boss arena is a big door, which was, I guess, supposed to be the entrance to Anor Londo originally, but it's all bricked up now. It's all collapsed in. So now there's only one way to get to Anor Londo, and I still don't understand why this works or why this happens. So we examine the ring. And a bunch of imps show up, grab us, and carry us away.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Dark Souls. I guess.
Wait,
I guess.
did they always play a song during this part? Oh,
I don't know.
but there it is. Anor Londo, City of Light.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, this is where Lord Gwyn lived during his reign.
Supposedly.
Oh, there's a bug in the cutscene.
What happened?
Just this big old box of light over in the corner. Very visible.
It might just be visible in general now with the higher res. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, it's visible outside of the cutscene, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the problem with raising the res of graphics without really changing much. Sometimes you'll see like the bigger problems that the game has. Sometimes.
Yeah, but Anor Londo, look at this place. Oh my god. It is so big. And see that castle over there in the distance? We're gonna get to explore it. We're also gonna get to explore that big mansion on top of that mountain over there. Technically speaking, that mountain over there is just a model. When we approach it, it's going to get a lot closer to the ground. They really could have designed that better.
Also, again, I'll say it again, Curtin. We go till 6, so we got 2 more hours.
Oh, I see the light thing you were talking about. Holy crap, that's crazy. So that's how they did the bloom rays. It's just a plane.
Yeah, but it's pretty difficult to actually see the ground in this place because all the buildings are so freakishly tall. Can't even see any
Insanely
roads.
tall and close together.
Oh, you're asking how close are we to get to actual end game? Like, we're still quite a ways away.
We're in the area that, once complete, will mark the midpoint of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
At least the midpoint of the story. There's still stuff to do apart from the story, like the DLC and a few side quests. Now, these guys, I think they're called Sentinels. They can be hard to learn how to fight, but as you can see, I 3-shot them.
So I just discovered something interesting about the Sentinel. Their shield blocks 100% of magic.
What, can you get their shield?
I don't know. Because if I nail them in the shield, it does no damage at all.
You're talking about the Stone Sentinels? Or
No, the regular Sentinels in Anor Londo. Not the stone ones.
okay. Sorry.
Why would we be talking about the stone ones? Those are back in the
Well,
forest.
they are called similar things.
Yeah, they're similar creatures.
Although,
Ah.
I don't think... no, I'm not going to get into that just yet.
What?
I was going to say, I don't think there's actually any lore behind these enemies.
Well, they're just guardians of Anor Londo, right?
God damn it, the other one noticed me. See? See? Never fails. Enemy can be doing absolutely nothing, but as soon as you go to take a drink of your flask, they do that shit.
Yeah, they are programmed to be more aggressive when you drink. That is true.
What? How did that not hurt you? Your shield was down. Okay, whatever. Okay, I guess it's you and me now, huh? You gonna come out here or what? No, I guess you're just going to gank me from the doorway.
Wait, how do I make something lightning? Because I'm
The giant blacksmith.
yeah, I am, but like maybe I'm missing something about the steps here.
You have, you need a +5 weapon,
I do.
and then you need to go to the ascension. Really?
What?
I was in the menu, and before when these giants refused to step outside of their little room, now they come out to attack me while I can't see them.
Yeah, I just saw that. That's fucking weird. They normally don't do that. They increased the aggro range, remember?
Right, yeah.
That'll be why.
I don't know anything about that.
Well, yeah, because we noticed it the first time we went to the Berg, that enemies followed further.
Okay, well, as I was saying, then you go to the Ascension menu, and you need the right kind of Titanite in order to do it. Fuck you. Okay. Now I'm gonna finish off your friend. God damn it. Really? No. Drink. You are an asshole. I just need to hit you one time. There. So did you figure it out, Tyler?
No, because the giant can the giant not ascend?
He can.
Yeah, you do lightning from him.
I can't do it.
What weapon are you trying to do?
Yaito.
Is it plus
what-
5?
Yeah,
It might have
I-
to be plus 10 for lightning.
I can't make it any higher than +5.
You have to
have to
ascend it to
ascend
plus
it with
6 first.
Andre.
Andre.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Well, look it up first before you go wasting materials. Anyway, we come to this statue here, and it's a statue of a guy wearing I guess the helmet is supposed to look like a dragon's face. Because he's a dragon slayer. I always thought it looked kind of like a lion's face. It looks kind of feline because of the nose. But yeah, the statue is holding a real spear. Now, you'd think the spear would be made out of the same material as the statue, but I guess the developers thought it would be easier to just put the spear in the statue's hands.
Yeah, that is just the model for the weapon, isn't it?
But they could have just changed the color of it.
Isn't it entirely gold, though?
What, the statue?
No, the weapon.
The weapon?
Yeah. Yeah, because I think even the blade is gold. Like, it's completely gold, not like the actual weapon is.
Isn't that what the weapon looks like? Isn't it completely gold like the armor?
No.
No, the top has...
It has a silver blade.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it is separate.
Okay. And this chest, I believe it's just Demon Titanite. Yep. Lots and lots of Demon Titanite they're loading you up with. Because
Is this a lighting glitch?
What?
Hey, you know how the two, there's two chests in the other room and one of them is different? PJ?
Yeah?
That one is specifically also a different color.
Yeah. That's how... We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, Tyler mentioned it.
I did not hear him say it. I must have been doing something. I did not. That's crazy. That's a hell of a tell.
Well, before I go into that room and probably get killed, I'd better go this way.
Also, as for being a top bit donator, I do appreciate it, but I sadly don't have anything to give for that. If I think of something, maybe, but I can't. I don't really know anything at the moment what I could do for you.
Okay, this is a safe place to be human. You don't have to worry about getting invaded up here. Thankfully. I don't think there's a single area in the game that has a living firekeeper that you can interact with where you can be invaded at. That's good. Wait, I didn't fully kindle it. Okay, well, this is, I believe, the last firekeeper of the game that we actually get the chance to meet. We met the one in the Fire Link Shrine. We met the Fair Lady in Quelaag's domain. This one, I don't think has a name either. People just kind of call her the Dark Moon Knight or something. But wow, holy crap, they made her armor look so much better in this version.
Just the new lighting.
Oh.
But
Yeah, it's got the same pattern.
I never noticed these patterns before.
Yeah, that's why I've always loved her armor.
Or the chains in the back of the neck.
Yeah, it's a pretty suit of armor. Yeah.
Oh,
there's no denying that.
And I do know that you're joking on there, but I do. But again, if I could give you something, I totally would. Continue, guys.
Oh, we gotta talk to her now.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor, Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight.
Oh
on.
crap!
If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Oh crap! What, Tyler?
Nothing. It was a response. I knew you were talking to him. It's just that was. You can continue.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
Yeah, so she's very enigmatic about who she is and what her purpose is. She just says that she is a firekeeper, and that's all. You don't need to know anything else. But she reinforces your flasks, so there's that. I believe I only have one firekeeper so on me. And I want to keep one extra. No, I have two. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use one.
If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
Reinforce flask. There we go. +2.
Thank you, Morgan, for being here. I hope you have fun. You can keep texting me if you want, but thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate it.
Okay, now we're gonna come over to here and fight 2 more of these sentinel assholes. Guarding 2 more treasure chests. Now let's see. I think I should just shoot one with an arrow and get him to come over here. They immediately put their shield up, which apparently also have 100% physical resistance. Yeah, that shield bash attack is one of the best attacks they can do, because it gives you enough room to hit them twice.
Let me check the actual stats on the shield, see if it's... Yeah, no, it's not supposed to have 100 magic, but it does when they have it. It has 100 physical and 60 magic.
It's possible that through upgrades you could get to 100, right?
No.
From 16, no.
Like, even the Grass Crest shield, which starts with 95% physical, a fully upgraded one will not have 100% physical, even though it rises a teeny itty bit each upgrade. I think it's percentage based. So even if you upgraded it for infinity, it would never reach 100%. Yeah, but this is weird. The mimic chests are a completely different color now. Like, it's not even like a slight difference.
No, it's the difference between like leather brown and this chest has been here for 100 years tan. Like, it's a significant color difference.
I mean, it was okay enough the way it was before.
Again, it could be a remnant of the lighting.
Yeah, it could be that they just upscaled the texture. Oh, motherfucker.
Because there are already at least 2 ways to tell that a chest was a mimic. Oh well. Let's kill this fucker. No. Dark Souls 1 mimics aren't bad at all. They're pushovers. But Dark Souls 2 mimics, holy crap, are they crazy. Crystal Halberd. If only I had this for the Gaping Dragon. Wait, is that even a crystal weapon? Or is it just called that?
It's a crystal weapon.
It is?
Well, it's on the crystal upgrade path. It's got the symbol next to it. The crystal upgrade symbol.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as you can see, the difference between a regular halberd and a crystal halberd is pretty staggering. They're the same weight. The crystal one only has 1/10 of the durability, and it can't be repaired unless you upgrade it. But it has over double the attack power of the regular halberd. So yeah, crystal weapons can be damn strong if you have enough Titanite and souls and stuff in order to actually keep up with them.
Yeah, they are insanely powerful.
So, we doing Anor Londo together, or are we waiting? And
I would say probably wait, because I got invaded the second I stepped off the elevator.
Oh
He was a nice guy, though, because I was getting attacked by the gargoyle, and he just sort of let me fight it, and then killed me.
Oh, well. I guess he was pretty nice for an asshole, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'll at least give him that. He was like, well, I'm not going to take the easy kill. I'll wait and at least fight you.
Still an asshole, though.
Yeah.
Because he impeded his ability to go forward.
Oh, come on, please die. Please die. Oh, you motherfucker.
Well, anyway, Streamlabs updated, and I keep getting this flickering box in the corner.
I don't know what that... No, I don't get it.
No?
Nope.
I don't know what's causing it. But I kind of wish that you could move around while you had the binoculars out. I can't get a good look at the gargoyle from up here. Oh well.
Oh, Dustin, it's so nice that you love watching me. It's very heartfelt.
It'd be nice if more people were watching me.
Go make friends.
What?
Go make friends. Everyone who watches me, I've made friends with by watching their streams and becoming friends with them. Like that's what I did with Quest. That's what I did with Dustin. That's what I did with pretty much everybody.
Well, I know I've had this discussion before, but you don't think that just, going to their channels and making friends with them just so that they watch you is kind of manipulative?
That's not what I'm doing.
Are you still watching their streams?
Yes.
All of them?
And I do a lot. I watch a lot of them, and I make sure to keep it small so I can keep track of everyone. And the thing is that I'm doing more than just watching them. I'm also helping them design their pages, helping them learn how to operate their mechanics, telling them about their audio levels. I'm doing a lot to help them. I'm not just watching them. Man, I'm helping this one guy design his Discord channel.
Yeah, I'm being invaded here too. Rihanna. You serious, bitch? You know I'm busy, right? Oh well, I'm gonna go back here where the gargoyle can't reach me. And then backstab the invader.
Oh, and yeah, I also made Dustin's Twitch panels for him as well.
Look at that. I killed the invader.
But actually, that would be an interesting discussion to have, though. Is it manipulative to watch people, to make friends for the purpose of them watching you later? Is that manipulative? I don't know. I really don't think that it is.
No, because if you're watching each other, it's a mutual exchange.
Right.
Yeah. But do streamers really have the time to watch all of their followers' streams too? I mean, how do they have the time to watch you? Aren't they streaming?
Well, not all of their followers.
Not all of them.
Obviously.
No.
And especially once you get to a big enough point where it's going to be hard to watch anyone. But
Right.
by that point, you're still offering benefits. Because if you get big to a point where you can no longer watch your friends, well, when you're offline, you're probably hosting them, so your whole audience gets alerted of that host.
Right. And don't underestimate the power of the lurk. A lot of people will come into your chat and just lurk there. The more numbers you have in your chat means the more likely some other people are going to show up.
Yeah. The more people in a stream, the more likely the stream gets promoted.
Right.
Even if you're lurking 3 people's streams at once, you're still helping them. It's all about drawing in new people that might be interested. Oh, that's annoying. So apparently the Painting Guardians have 230 health. And my Great Soul Arrows do 229. So that could be the easiest solution ever. But no. The game's gotta fuck me.
Cannot use indictment.
It's a blue phantom.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't indict blue phantoms.
I've never been invaded by a blue phantom, so I had no idea.
That is funny as shit. A Painting Guardian just rolled off the rafters after throwing a knife at me.
I find it so odd that the Guardians, the whatever guys, can be bleeded. I find that weird.
The Painting Guardians?
No.
Or do you mean the Sentinels?
Yes, right.
Okay, well, now that I'm no longer human, it's safe to fight the gargoyle now. Man, this elevator... I hate this elevator so much. I mean, this is a non-invasion zone, So I really wish the elevator would just automatically move to wherever you are, like in advance. Like if you die and respawn at that bonfire up there, then the elevator starts at the top and doesn't move until you step on it. I mean, it doesn't move until you step on it at the beginning anyway. But once you step on it for the first time, it moves perpetually for eternity.
For some reason, yeah. I never got that. I haven't really favored the Authy stuff with Twitch either, Dustin, but what could you do?
Okay, sometimes it's okay to take a risk when the enemy is getting ready to attack you. You don't want to attack them, because if you're using a big weapon like me, you'll break their poise and interrupt the attack. There, Gargoyle is dead. Yeah, but yeah, so many bosses in the beginning of the game become normal enemies later. Well, these aren't really normal enemies, because they never respawn. Where? I need to go find my bloodstain before I do anything else. There it is. Okay. Now at the end of that bridge, you can't do anything. There's nowhere to jump to, there's nowhere to fall to. It's just a bridge that ends. So the way to progress, and that a lot of people have trouble finding their first time playing the game, is to actually walk up these buttresses. And you gotta be real careful, because you'll slip off if you move too far left or right. And then you just fall off onto this balcony. And there's just one broken window here, just so that you can get in. I really don't understand the point. They probably could have just made this whole thing breakable.
Yeah, they probably should have.
Well, I can tell. I can almost tell you what the point is. You can see the broken window from the pathway. So if you see that broken window and then you see the pathway leading up to it, that puts it in your head, I should go that way.
Maybe. I think a lot more people might actually see the pathway before the broken window in the distance.
But they might not think it's a thing to go to. It's all about putting the right idea in the player's head using context.
Okay, now this... I hate this part so much. I have always hated this part. Hate this part so much, because this fall is instant death. There's no way to survive this fall. Let me get my bow out. Don't throw knives at me, asshole. Oh, they have flasks? I didn't know the Painting Guardians had flasks. No, that's not gonna work. And these Painting Guardians are so crazy that they will jump across the rafters in order to reach you. Okay, now, if you look down, you'll see an item in that chandelier. If you want to look down anyway. You can knock the chandelier down permanently by hitting this chain. Kinda wish it would make more of a crashing sound than that. Huh. Well, anyway. I come over to here. And there's two more Painting Guardians to deal with. If my longbow was just a little bit stronger, I could probably kill them before they reach me. Look at... Wow. That would never work in real life. I shot an arrow at him at the same time he threw a knife at me. The arrow hit him, and as the knife was approaching me, I exited first person, got my shield out, and blocked the knife.
So is physics.
I'm just drinking some red Gatorade. But no, I did get it upgraded finally. So now I have my lightning Yaito and my holy Uji-Katana.
What was the issue it was giving you? Did you figure it out?
Yeah, it was just what you said. Like I just had to get it you know, modified first.
Okay, so it had to be ascended at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
So luckily
that could be a lot worse. Oh, and I just realized my luck. I'm going into the hardest part of Anor Londo, and I have a bow with like 500 arrows.
What's your guys' damage sitting at anyway? Because like right now with both my weapons where they're at, I'm doing 390 on my main weapon and 347 on my off.
Like, against what enemies?
In total, I'm talking just number wise.
Wouldn't it be better just to compare attack ratings?
Well,
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, the AR, yeah, the thing in the menu. Because
you said damage. That's not the same thing.
Sorry. Well, you're the attack rating, yes.
Well, let's see. My Bastard Sword plus 10 is 338 one-handed and 371 two-handed.
Okay.
Why? What was yours again?
My offhand one is 390 and my main hand one is 347.
Yeah, I'm only doing like 280 with a straight sword, which is sadly still my strongest thing because I have to level up the Yaito more or the Uchi-Katana. Probably both of them.
Okay, now there's a chest over there, and a lot of people break their backs trying to figure out how to reach it, and it's not even worth it. But I'm gonna show you how to get it anyway. The way to do it is to first drop down onto this platform here, underneath the giant boob statue. And then, don't roll. A lot of people think you have to roll, but if you just walk into this window, you'll land right between the columns safely. But you gotta keep at a walking pace. You can't inch yourself forward or you'll just fall between the window and the platform. There's a painting guardian hiding on the stairs. So let's lure him out. Come on. I know you're there. Dead. Now, these guys have a small chance of dropping their sword, which is an amazingly powerful curved sword for curved sword users. But it's difficult to get them to drop it. Yep, see? Divine Blessing. Useless. Then the way to get back is the same exact process in reverse. Fall onto this platform and walk into this window over here. And there'll be another painting guardian on the stairs. This one doesn't even try to hide. Okay, and we're at the fog wall. Now hopefully, unless a horrible, unlikely mistake occurs, we will never have to do that rafters part again. I remember I did have to do it once, because an invader showed up once and activated this big spinning cylindrical bridge thingy so that I couldn't get back. And then I got killed on the other side and returned to that bonfire. So I had to cross the rafters again in order to activate it from up here. It was such bullshit.
Yeah, right now my magic is way stronger than my physical attacks. I'm doing like 54 to the sentinels with my sword and 214 with great soul arrow.
Okay, now as soon as you get down here, be vigilant, because there's going to be another gargoyle. And this is the last one of the game, I believe. So anything that I haven't gotten from them as drops yet, this one will drop. Oh, no you don't. And I don't even know if it's possible to cut off the tails of these ones.
It is, I believe.
Well, I've been trying. They won't come off. There we go. Gargoyle's halberd, Gargoyle's shield, and Gargoyle helm. All of these are things that I've gotten from the earlier gargoyles as my other characters. But since I didn't get them yet as this one, I just got them all with the last one. Yeah, but now that this bridge has been activated, we don't have to go through that rafters part anymore. But there are a couple more places for us to explore. If we turn the lever counterclockwise one more time, it will take us even lower.
I just noticed what what the update actually did to Streamlabs OBS. Like one of the things the update did. Like now it actually has yellow and red on the volume bars. Those weren't there. Those weren't there originally.
I don't have those.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I guess it didn't update yet.
Or do you mean at the far right when it gets too
on
loud?
the far right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
those weren't there before.
Mine's in the green, so it's not showing up for me. That doesn't matter. Anyway, this is the bottom of the area that we just crossed. There's a huge painting in the back of the hall. We're not going to be interacting with it yet. We'll come back here later. There's some items in there, but I don't need them right away. Instead, we're going to go down these stairs. Now, when this platform is in the middle, when it forms a bridge between where we fight the two gargoyles, then the bottom of these stairs will just lead to the bottom of the painting hall. But when it's at the very bottom, the bottom of the stairs leads to this chamber. This is supposedly the tomb of Lord Gwyn. There's a huge statue of him here. Now, I forget, is it ever implied during the course of the game that Gwyn is dead?
I don't think so.
Is that what's supposed to be implied? Since he has a tomb?
I don't know.
And everyone's always talking about how you need to succeed him?
Well, I mean, technically everyone's dead, but I get your point.
I'm not gonna reverse my hollowing. That doesn't need kindled just yet. Anyway, this item here is the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Yeah, it makes you wonder why it's here. Because when did we hear about this, the Sun's Firstborn before?
I don't know.
Where is it? Here it is. Lord Gwyn's firstborn, who inherited the sunlight, once wore this ancient ring. Boosts the strength of miracles. Lord Gwyn's firstborn was a god of war, but his foolishness led to a loss of the Annals, and rescinding of his deific status. Today, even his name is not known. Now, we discussed before that Andre was supposed to originally be the Gwyn's first son.
Right, yes.
But they removed that part of the story.
So now, the firstborn is actually kind of unimportant.
At least in the first game.
Right.
Yeah, they go into more detail about it in Dark Souls 3, but it's not wise to try and connect all the Dark Souls games, because they didn't all have the same director, and it's a mess. It really is.
We've been told by Kaze that there is more of a connection present after the completion of 3 and DLC, but we'll have to wait for that.
Yeah, because I haven't played the DLC for Dark Souls 3 at all. Now, there is something else that we can do with this statue, but I'm not prepared for it just yet, so we're gonna come back later. Okay, so, guys, I have done everything that I want to do before storming the Anor Londo castle. When did you actually want to start being able to summon one another?
At the next bonfire.
Inside the castle?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, you can actually get me earlier because I'm done with the castle and everything, so I'm ready. Where do you want me to put mine?
Right on the other side of the spinning bridge, where the last gargoyle normally waits.
Okay. I will do that.
Oh, but I need to reverse my hollowing. Okay, so it'd be a lot more convenient if I just used the bonfire where the firekeeper is, so I don't have to turn that crank every single time.
Well, you do, technically.
Well, no. If I leave it where it is now, then it will be there for me to just walk across.
But you need to turn it to get back up to enter the castle.
No, you don't.
No.
If you're going from the firekeeper to it, no, it's just always in the same spot.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. I literally just ran that way, Tyler.
I've been doing that the entire stream. You have to turn.
No,
you have to turn
haven't.
the crank. Yes, I have.
From the firekeeper bonfire across the bridge.
Yes.
You
no,
can't.
you don't.
Okay. Well, you were saying before. Okay. Forget it. You're talking about. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the Dark Moon one.
No, we literally
what it
said
said-
firekeeper
he said-
bonfire. Over
Well,
and
He
over.
said I'm not going to go from the lower one at the Dark Moon.
Well, the thing is, every bonfire is technically done by a firekeeper. So saying that's a terrible way to describe that.
No, it isn't, because only 3 bonfires in a game have an active firekeeper at them.
Right, but I mean, I wasn't thinking about it that way.
And actually, I probably... Well, no, because I still have to unlock the shortcuts to do that. It's got to be an easy way to come back and help. Because I got to the second bonfire, thankfully. I got super lucky, and one of the archers walked off the ledge.
Second bonfire?
Yeah.
Not counting the Dark Moon one?
That one's... Yeah, I never count that one, because it's kind of just a different place for the first bonfire, really.
It's it's quicker than the first bonfire, but it's annoying. What password are we using?
How about penguin?
Does Tyler know how to spell penguin?
Penguin.
You
Yes.
can spell it better than me.
Yeah, penguin.
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 Penguin. Yeah, penguin.
Penguin, as Hufflepuff Bumberpatch would say.
You know, I really wish I had more people in the chat that tell me when I'm doing something stupid.
What were you doing?
I went all the way back to the firekeeper bonfire in order to set it as my checkpoint, and I didn't reverse my hollowing.
Also, yes, gamer, it is indeed fucking in Orlando.
Yeah, fucking Anor Londo is possibly the best way to describe this place.
Mm-hmm.
It's hell on earth.
Okay. Now, I think just to deal with the invaders, it'd be best if you guys actually moved your signs to where the first gargoyle is.
Well, it's going to be hard for me to get there because I'm still... I've got to, at the very least, unlock the shortcut to the, what's it called? The main chapel in order to get there easily.
What's great is the fact that with my weapons being as high as they are and everything, and I haven't been invaded at all here, which is pretty cool.
Goddamn. I guess that'd do it, huh?
With my level 1 character, I can only be invaded by people who are either level 1 or 2, so I don't get invaded at all.
And hello,
if you
gamer.
do watch out, because that means it's probably like a level 1 guy that's gonna stomp the shit out of you because they're super confident. Those type of people are terrifying.
Well, we'll see. So just let me know when you guys' signs are down. Let me put my password in.
I'm here because Dustin threatened to kill my family, but your stream is cool.
Why?
Oh God, I was invaded by Dark Spirit Rihanna.
Oh no.
I was in...
Nice.
Sorry. It always happens. I was invaded by her earlier.
Okay, that's bullshit. I parry her, I stab her, I get 3 additional hits on it, she hits me once and I die. Just with a stab.
Yeah.
How does that make any fucking sense?
She's... Well, you said that your weapon is really high level, right?
They're both at the highest level they can be.
Yeah, that's going to set your upgrading your weapon your equipment conditions for summoning high enough so that only other invaders with high level equipment can invade you. And have you been increasing vitality at all?
No, it's a minimum.
Yeah, hit points are more important in New Game than they are in New Game Plus.
Right. Oh, and I know they are, but I didn't want to raise my health this run.
You're probably going to need to. Because the only way you can get away with a no vitality build is if you're strictly ranged. Like if you're a caster, you're a melee build. You need to raise your hit points.
Yeah, because my vitality is at 10.
Yeah, mine's at 16. I got my dexterity to 25, which is as high as I'm going to raise it, since 24 is the highest dex requirement any weapon in the game has. I'm just going to keep raising my strength from this point forward, as well as my intelligence and faith so I can cast the other spells. And when I feel like I need to, I'm going to raise vitality and endurance. Try and get them to 20, at least.
Gamer, you're a weirdo. But you see, I mean, yeah, I guess I get it. I guess I could raise it to like what, 20 or something. I guess
20 would be good.
Yeah.
So, I'm still where the elevator is. Just let me know when you guys have your signs down.
My sign is down.
You might want to go with just him for now, because it's going to be probably like 10, 20 minutes before I actually get to that place again. Because I have to go through the entirety of this part of Anor Londo solo.
Where's your sign?
Well, you said place it where the first gargoyle was, right?
Oh.
Or should I move to the second?
B-Man has arrived. Okay. This guy isn't so bad. We're waving at each other.
I should have had my gold serpent ring on this whole time. I could have been getting silver drops. Grr.
Why doesn't parry ever work? Oh well. At least he fought me fairly.
Yeah.
He didn't use a flask, I didn't use a flask. We both gestured. Good going.
I do like when when less optimized fights happen, where you kind of like walk like back and forth a little, like next to each other, trying to gauge the character's strengths or whatever. I kind of like that.
You mean like having a stand down or stare down or whatever it's called?
Right. Yeah.
Standoff?
Yeah. Still pretty cool that I actually parried Rihanna once. That was pretty cool. Well, I just tend to be mean, gamer. And you gotta live with it, because I'm a mean pants.
What? How are you being mean?
No, he's just joking around with me. Gamer is one of Curtin's friends, and Curtin and his friends are all just like weirdos that I make fun of.
Okay, let's try this again. For some reason, your sign didn't appear. We both still have the password, right? Penguin?
Oh, well, I think I set my P as capital. That's probably why. Okay. I'll re-put it down.
For future reference, none of the passwords I suggest will ever have caps.
Okay. I like caps. I like capitalizing words.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, I am very salty. I am very salty. Being invaded in Anor Londo, that's what happens. You get salty with that.
Okay, and it's sure to happen again. So I'm gonna move on ahead. Try and get to the next bonfire as soon as possible.
Radio. Radio Lightio.
Okay, welcome to Anor Londo Castle.
The Castle of Anor Londo.
Welcome to picturesque Castle of Bricks. Also, quick lore thing. Notice that there are two kinds of stairs next to each other. A big one and a small one. Small ones are for humans, big ones are for gods.
Yep. Or just excessively big humans. Invasion.
Yep. Here comes an invader. Nalisa. Let's fight him on the stairs.
Okay. Oh, he's got a flaming.
Flaming scythe.
Yep. Are you gonna fight us, or are you just gonna run around? Oh, he's fighting. He's fighting. Okay.
They're trying to catch you off guard. Be
I know.
On guard.
Come on. We're not going up there.
Invaders always do this. They always try to lure the players to where the enemies are.
Right. Because it gives them an advantage.
Let's just go down. The further away we are from the enemies, the less he can do that.
Well, gods don't tend to be small in this world, gamer.
Yeah, the way it works, I think, is that the more humanity you consume, the bigger you get. There's this one particularly large character who isn't a god, but got really, really big because he ate humanity all the time.
Ah, damn it.
Did he one-shot you?
2 shots.
Why can't I parry you?
I mean, it looked like you got close to parrying him.
It doesn't work. How are you supposed to time it if you can't see them in real time?
That's just a problem with online. And that's pretty much never been fixed.
Fighter PL doesn't seem to have that problem.
Probably because he has memorized the delay. Like, he can probably tell, like, you know, after playing for so long, like, what kind of ping the person has, or whatever. And, like, can base it off of that, of what his timing should be. Because, and there was also the fact the game does grant you, like, a little bit of leeway as the owner of the world, compared to the invader.
They do?
Yeah.
Like how so?
Just in the fact that more your actions are technically placed at a higher what's the word? A higher
Priority?
priority than the invaders is. So a lot of the time, like if you're spot on, like if there's ever like a fringe case where it's so close between like the lag and everything taking consideration, it'll grant it to you versus the invader. Like if it hits like really close to contacting or something, that's usually how it works. But again, it's not enough to matter though, because if you're just off by a little bit, you can't parry. You know. I mean, I know there's people out there who are exceptionally good at Dark Souls PvP and are really, really masters of it. It's far too finicky to be any sort of actually viable though, as an actual like digital sport, I guess you could say, like much other types of online kind of experiences. Just a bit too finicky. I mean, it'd be cool if there was like such a thing as like a Dark Souls League, where they do have like super great servers and you know and everyone has to do that, but
Okay, is your sign down?
yeah, it's down.
Same place?
Yeah. Should be there.
I am human. All I see is a Gravelord sign.
Weird.
2 Gravelord signs.
Well, I'll move it up to below the stairs leading up to the castle.
This could be difficult.
You're probably better off just doing it alone.
Your sign's still not here.
Like I said, I moved it up. So check.
Oh, yeah, I'm there. I'm where the invader fought us.
I don't know then.
Okay, who is the company responsible for the remaster?
Oh, I forget their name. Why do you ask?
I just want to know who to bitch about. Because messages haven't worked in days.
Yeah, and they're not really doing anything. So, I told you they wouldn't do anything. You know, but no, of course I'm the crazy one.
But why aren't they doing anything? They're
Because
losing sales.
No, they aren't. People already bought the title. They're not losing anything. That's the thing. Because Dark Souls was going to sell no matter what they did. That's the thing. They already made their money. They have no reason to care now. And anyone who's played it now has played it too long to return. So they've already got their money.
So what you're saying is that everybody who worked in this game is an asshole.
No, I didn't say that.
What we're saying is that's how business works. Every business.
Right, exactly.
So business is an asshole. We should go kick his ass.
No.
Fuck you, business.
Business is not an asshole. Capitalism is a fucking asshole. Because capitalism is the granddaddy of business.
Look at this imp trying to get to us. Fuck you, imp.
Now, again, there are plenty of companies that will do the good thing, in the eyes of the consumer, and those companies, we have to be sure to know that they're doing a good job. But again, when you have deadlines, when you have investors, and when you have shit like that, I mean, this remaster was made primarily to get more sales out of Dark Souls 1.
Okay. Hold on, Tyler. You can kill that guy. But don't get too close. I want to show something off with the other one.
Well, my lightning is really bad damage. I was hoping you'd just run up here.
Why does it do bad damage?
Because they're resistant to lightning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are lightning imps.
Okay, he stopped attacking. So what do you want to show off?
This one over here on the edge. One arrow. It didn't fall off.
Yeah.
They changed it.
For me, it worked, but it was a soul arrow.
Well, technically, Scholar of the First Sin, I wouldn't know if I would call it a remake.
It's not. It's just a re-release with the extra DLC added.
No, there was all the Scholar stuff. That was brand new.
Oh, and they did rearrange the enemies and items and stuff. Well, how did you die?
He pushed me off. Just get to the bonfire. I'll meet you up there.
Okay. But no, it's not a remake because they didn't remake the graphics. That's like the #1 thing that has to be redone from the ground up in order for something to count as a remake. And if they just up the resolution, then it's not a remake, it's a remaster.
Oh, here's something I want to say right now. I wish people would just shut up about the differences between remakes and remasters. That has to fucking stop.
Well, here's the thing. If a remake is literally they're making it from the ground up new. If they're just tweaking what's already there, that's a remaster, right?
Yes.
Generally, yes.
Yeah, so even if they did redo the graphics and some of the models, if they literally just went off the same base code, it's still just a very extensive remaster. What they're doing with Final Fantasy VII, that's a remake.
Yeah. Like, most of the versions of Final Fantasy I are remakes, because they have entirely new graphics and sound. But a lot of the versions of 1 are just ports.
Well, remakes should add something substantial to the experience, I would say. If there's nothing substantial added, then I don't really consider it being a remake, more of a remaster.
But real quick, this is important. These archers who are flinging spears at us, these guys are considered some of the worst enemies in the entire game. And I just one-shot one with the Vipost. Fuck them.
Yes.
Fuck these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because they have these enormous bows that shoot entire spears at you. But as soon as you get up close, they pull out their swords, and then you fuck them in the face.
No, I wasn't Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
Are they both dead?
Yes.
Okay. I was just gonna say, Dustin, you didn't actually have to shut up. I was just getting kind of frustrated in general with people talking about it. You can talk about whatever you want. I don't care.
It's not the enemy, it's the placement. I'm not sure what that means, 35K. But welcome to the stream.
Yes, right. No, it's not the enemy, it's the place. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because if the archers were anywhere else, which there are other archers, they're not as bad. But these ones in particular are bad, because in order to reach them, you have to run up this buttress, and any shot will knock you off.
Right.
Yeah, and then while you're trying to deal with one or the other one's shooting you in the back.
Yeah. Well, you can place that one tower right there between the two of you while you're dealing with one.
Yeah, that's where I got lucky. I went up, forgot that I had put my sword away and put the bow on its place, and I was also out of magic. So I ran directly up to the face of the one on the right, and I was just like, oh shit, and just punched it with my stick. And then ran away, and while it was following me, it fell.
Welcome to the inside of Anor Londo Castle. The first door on your left is the brothel. And And here's our first client.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Oh yes. Talk to me, baby. And if you talk to him again, you get pretty much the one line Solaire says that makes everybody like treat him like the husbando.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Maybe I do, Solaire.
You finished talking to him?
Yep. I just need to light the bonfire and fully kindle it.
I just want to...
Is that your sign?
It's probably mine. I just want to say, Dustin just congratulated you on your viewer.
You know,
My
keeping...
sign's down in that room.
Okay. You know, keeping Streamlabs open in the corner of the window, corner of my screen, it still isn't really doing me any favors. Because even if I did get a subscriber and the animation played, I probably still wouldn't notice it. I really need to get a bot for YouTube that just displays when I get subscribers in the chat.
Or you just make it have a sound effect, then you know when it pops up.
A sound effect?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So see, it's the first time I told you about adding your remote, I said to add a sound effect, and you didn't understand why.
I was under the impression that I'd be able to see when the animation happened.
Oh, I see.
Yes. But when in Streamlabs, the game lags, so it's hard for me to play just from looking at Streamlabs. Unlike when we play Spyro 2, because it runs perfectly there.
Right. I made a weird noise.
Kaylin, where'd your sign go?
I got invaded
Why are
while
you...
it was summoning.
Why were you a human?
I was trying to kindle the bonfire so I'd have enough Estus to help.
This isn't good. Solaire is here. Okay, quick, out into the hallway.
Okay.
Can I close this door?
I thought you could, but I guess
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, good.
Okay. We'll just kill the invader out here.
I didn't even hear an invader.
Well, the bonfire turned off. Maybe their invasion failed.
Well, you also summoned Tyler.
Right. Oh, Gamer just congratulated you on your viewer, too. Peter.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, was I the one you were talking to? You were talking to Dustin.
Dustin and Gamer are both in my chat, and they both congratulated you.
Oh, they were congratulating me?
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, thank you.
Crap, why is that knight aggro so fucking far? Ah.
Are you over there getting killed?
No, I'm not gonna die. It's dead. Oh, you went and followed him. Well, Dustin went and followed you.
Wait, on Twitch?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't get notifications for that, but thank you.
Yes, Dustin only really does Twitch. He doesn't really do YouTube.
Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna wait for Kaze's sign to appear then.
Right.
I really should have reloaded the area after talking to Solaire to get him to go away.
Congratulations, Dachi. You got 100% of King Ironside's viewers. That's funny.
Well, no, because I don't think Tails watches me yet.
No. I don't know what happened to Tails. He just fell off the face of the earth. Like,
Didn't he pester you a lot when you first started streaming again?
Well, he showed up the first day when I was streaming again, but now for some reason he'll pop in like at the end of a stream like for a minute, and he'll say like one thing, and then he'll just disappear, and he'll never respond to me. So I don't know what's going on at all.
ADHD is a hell of an illness.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I think I see Kaze sitting at the bonfire right now.
Yeah, give me a second. Because I'm trying to at least get one Kindle on the bonfire, because otherwise I'm completely screwed for Estus.
Sorry about all the trouble, man.
I just hate invaders so much. Okay, signs down.
All right.
But I still could get invaded, unfortunately, because I'm human.
Right.
Well, if we summon you, then that will block any invasions.
Hopefully it goes through.
Is there? Well, remember, you can also do the quick quit if you catch it early enough. So just watch the bonfire and catch it that way if you want.
Yeah, because the bonfire will go out, and fog walls will appear in designated areas before you're given the notification that you're being invaded. Here's your sign.
Yay.
Now we're alone.
We are. Just us and Solaire.
Hello.
Masks.
As an invader, I feel your pain. I'd still rather cause it, though. I mean, yeah. I mean, Kaze, you know, you'd probably enjoy actually invading.
I don't. Mainly because I'm not good at fighting humans. There was one thing, like, there is one time I got enjoyment, and it was because Dan set up a cheap fucking trick, and I only did it once because I felt like a dick. He had me invade him using, well, we used the red summon sign in Dark Souls 2 to have me invade him, and then I put on the ring that makes me look like a friendly phantom, and hid behind a wall, and he summoned someone, who then, you know, they were all happy, like, yay, I got summoned, and then I walked up behind them and stabbed them in the back.
You know, actually, hold on a second.
That's a very common troll.
Yeah, it was funny as shit, but I hated doing it.
Kaze, do you want me to give you my upgraded Iaito?
Nah.
No? Okay.
I mean, what level is yours?
Well, it's max plus it's lightning, but you could always turn it back to normal if you wanted.
I mean, I already have a +9.
Oh, then don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah, it's still it's just not great. It's still less powerful than a +4 Store Straight Sword.
But do keep in mind that the boss coming up here, the weapon I'm going to get from him, I'm going to switch out these katanas to get it. So just letting you know.
Okay.
Okay, well, anyway. This basement area, behind the illusory wall, there's no active enemies down here. And even though it looks all spooky when you first walk into it because it's dark, there's nothing but treasure chests down here. Now, there is a cool trick that I want to show with these chests. If you open two of them and stand between them like this, you can pick them both up at the same time without having to move. And this is the complete Havels set, which is the heaviest set in the game, but is also the overall best armor in the game. So if you can find a way to actually use it, then go for it. It's also got amazing poise.
It does.
Havel's Great Shield and the Dragon Tooth. So now we can just literally be Havel if we want. We even have his ring. We have all of his gear. And this chest is a mimic. Yeah, lots of mimics in Anor Londo. Occult Club. Now, the Occult Club...
Go ahead.
You first. I'm going to be a while.
I was just going to tell Dustin, yeah, you probably should sub to me. You better get to that. Continue.
Give me money.
Well, I just wanted to point out that all of this stuff down here seems to be Havel's stuff. Like, actually his stuff. Like, he got his armor, his weapon, his shield. Not his ring, but still. But he also has an Occult Club, which is a weapon that does more damage to gods. It almost makes it seem like he was planning on betraying them. Maybe that was the reason he got locked up in that tower.
And all of that equipment was hidden behind an illusory wall inside of a fireplace.
So Lancelot has invaded.
Lancelot. Okay.
Okay.
I just find it funny that like Havel's big plan against the gods was to, I will beat them with this stick.
It's a fair point.
That's so obvious. Oh.
What?
Just the way he paused.
I can't see anything from this corner.
He's like literally scared, isn't he? Oh god, this is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
He's trying so hard to hurt me, but he can't do shit.
Bam!
Nice move! Nice move! Oh, come on, hit him with lightning, come on! Oh!
They always get away. Friggin' lag.
They do always get away.
But the thing about the Occult Club is that you can actually go ahead and just downgrade it to a Divine Club +5 or something like that.
Oh, come on.
Well,
you got him.
I backstabbed him, but we're down a player. And yeah, we're done.
Yeah, one shot.
Man, we almost had him. How the hell did
Yeah.
he survive?
Got away.
I could swear that last shot, like, emptied his health bar.
Isn't it so stupid though? Like how we have like a fucking gank team basically set up. It doesn't fucking even matter.
I know, because
Yeah.
because everyone else in this game is twinking. Okay, let me try and exhaust Olair's dialogue and get him to leave.
You really are fond of if I...
And that's the only thing he says. How do I make you leave? We quit the
and
game.
reload.
Yeah.
Also, Dustin, it would not matter to upgrade my strength. I have a dex weapon, so it makes no difference. I will do more with my faith and dex than I will with ever raising my strength.
Yeah. I mean, strength is actually one of the most worthless stats in this game. Okay, double-handing weapon. Damn it. Why does that happen sometimes?
That's weird.
What?
I'm not being invaded, but I can't drop my sign.
Just reload the game. It does that sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, let me know when your guys' signs are down and I'll reverse my hollowing.
It's already down for me.
I had to turn human to kindle my bonfire, so I might have to log escape, just in case. I'll let you know if I have to.
You know what I'm surprised by? The game doesn't have an invasion buffer from when you first log in.
Solaire is still here, by the way. I don't know how to get him to leave.
I got invaded.
So did
I
I.
got the sign again. Yeah.
Yeah, the invader is already here.
Yeah. I'll try and get it down. Maybe you can get me up. Maybe. It's risky though to do it with Solaire there, so don't risk it if you don't feel like it. No, I can't do it. I get invaded too fast. Fine, just kill me. Or maybe I can kill him. We'll see.
Hey, back up, Kaze. They're trying to lure us over to where the Black Knight is. Let's just fight them out here. No, don't waste all your casts trying to bait them out here. I mean, the one of two things are gonna happen. Either they're gonna come out here, or they're gonna get bored and leave. Yeah, see? They really don't want to come out here.
Come on.
It's almost like toying with bad AI.
Whatever. Yeah. For some reason, now this was stupid. Some guy invaded me, and I parried him 3 times, but every parry only counted as a half parry. It wouldn't let me do a full parry.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Watch this. Do the shrug mode at them.
I gotta put it back on my thing.
Oh, they're leaving. They went into the bonfire room. Like I'm gonna go in there. I mean, I don't understand why invaders feel the need to try and make us kill Solaire.
Mess you up, you know? It also just gives them an advantage, you know? Because you're not going to want to go into the room, but if they make you annoyed enough to go in there, then they just have an advantage.
You know what might have to happen?
What?
We might just have to have you go undead through all of this area, and then just unlock the shortcut to the boss so we can run up to it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. It's more like a teleporting backstab than a lag backstab. But, yeah, if people just do that all the time, and I can never pull one off.
Yeah, lag stabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never looks like that for you. It only looks
Right.
like that when it happens to you.
Still, freaking 3 half parries, really?
Come on out here.
So who wants to bet that in another 5 years we'll get a Dark Souls Remastered 2 and we'll add a bonfire next to the giant blacksmith?
There's really no need for one there. Okay.
I know.
They're here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, you keep them out here. Shoot him! Ah.
I have my fucking bow, not my...
How do you keep doing that?
Because I put the bow and arrow over that.
Well, why? The bow and arrow is not going to help us fight this person.
He probably had the bow for another reason. Like when he was doing some other thing.
You saw me shooting them.
Yeah, but that wasn't going to do anything. They have a shield and Estus flasks.
I'm just waiting for them, because eventually they're going to get bored. This is not going to work for them.
Where are you guys at? I'll drop my sound really close to you.
We're in the hallway where you drop down to in order to enter the castle for the first time.
Towards the end of it where you actually drop down.
Enter the castle for the first time? Okay.
Why'd you do that?
Just chasing them.
Well, you don't want to keep them away. It's not gonna work, buddy. We know your tactics. You're just trying to lure us to the enemy. I mean, you can actually tell that this isn't exactly a professional invader we're dealing with. Because they're being all cowardly. And there's only 2 of us. I mean, Fighter PL single-handedly can fight teams of 4 players. And win.
Yep.
Oh well.
I guarantee they're a little annoyed because we're not playing their game.
Oh, of
So
course.
that's gotta be slightly infuriating on that end, but they're probably a proud asshole that doesn't want to just give in.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a room available. Let me fight this Silver Knight. Okay. Now I can fight in here without having to worry about any NPCs getting killed.
I actually don't know where they went.
They went up the stairs.
Oh, okay.
What they're doing now is they're just hiding in the stage, making us think that they're just, you know, gonna spring out of this later. And then when we go through the stage just playing it normally, they'll spring their trap. Do you hear arrows?
No, not now. I heard a noise.
Yeah, do me a favor. Stand in front of the stairs and keep your shield up. Come on. There we go.
It sounds like you guys are having a lot of trouble.
Just with this one invader who doesn't just want to fight us.
You invaded our world. You want to fight us? It's on our terms, bitch.
Right.
Okay. All the enemies down here are dead.
Did you ever find Tyler's sign?
Oh, did he put it down?
I probably just put it in the wrong place. Tell me again.
The hallway where you drop down to when you first enter the castle. Right before you find the bonfire room?
Right before the bonfire. Okay.
Yeah, put it outside of the bonfire room in that small hallway.
Got it.
Where'd you put it?
I put it in the room with where the Silver Knight was with the chest.
Why?
Because I thought that's where you went. Because you mentioned
Oh,
fighting us.
here it is.
Yeah.
Jeez, what a weird place to put it.
Yeah, but it just got... Because I just put it in the hallway before you took it.
Summoning failed.
Yes, it's in the hallway now. You should see it when you first go out. Then at least I can just run up there and just fight the guy or whatever. Die in one hit. That's my style.
So they're down here now, PJ.
Oh, okay, good.
In fact, I don't think they actually went upstairs. Because they didn't come around me. I think they were standing in a doorway.
No. What they did was they went all the way through the stage and they unlocked the secret shortcut door for me.
They did?
Yeah, invaders can do that.
That's kind of interesting.
And now they close it again. Which means it's probably locked for us. Yeah, it does not open from this side. Yep, see? They're just being like,
Stabbed you through the door, bitch.
What the heck is he doing?
well, get in there. Oh well.
God, this is silly. This is freaking silly. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Dustin.
Oh, she closed the door
Yeah.
with me in here.
Yeah, so we can't help you. Stay alive. I'm gonna try to get in
No,
there.
I'm dead.
Oh.
Joe only had me down to 1 health. I was just trying to run away.
Oh. That's so dumb.
I hate invaders so much. It's the worst mechanic.
Bitching about it's not going to make it go away, though.
Yeah, but it's still a problem.
The problem is that Solaire won't go away.
Well, I guess now we gotta do something. What are we gonna do?
I only have 40 minutes left. I mean, I wasn't planning on fighting the boss this stream anyway, but we're not going to be able to play together if we keep getting invaded.
Right, so just go.
Not until we're ready to just book it to the boss. Because I'm already set up where we can do that.
Me as well.
I've got the shortcut open without... I just turned Canadian.
Well, I have a lot of stuff to do and see in the castle before I can do that. And with the shortcut reclosed, I can't even get my bloodstain. Now, it really sucks that you can reclose that door, and it doesn't stay unlocked.
Can't you just use the jump to get it back?
I can show off the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right here, there's a jump that you're not normally supposed to be able to do. You're not supposed to just fall onto that bridge there, because this is a 2-tiered staircase. Kind of like a DNA strand. But from here, you can jump onto this railing, and I didn't do it right there, but you can skip to the end of this whole dungeon just like that. I'm really, really surprised they never fixed that.
I think I found a really shitty invader. They're trying to get me with a great scythe, and they just kind of suck at it.
Okay, here comes a Silver Knight with a spear. I'm not very good at parrying spears, but we'll see how I do. Oh, it's especially easy if they swing it like that. It's stabbing motions I have trouble with. Now, I picked something up from a Silver Knight earlier, but I missed what it was, because the summoning failed message was displaying over it. It's probably a piece of their gear.
Most likely.
Yeah, but this chest here actually contains the entire set of their armor. Well, these two chests combined anyway. Silver Knight helm, armor, gauntlets, and leggings. So now I can be a Silver Knight if I wanted. Don't know how much better it is in my current gear though. I'm not gonna mess with that today. Let's see, did I get a weapon from them? I mean, who knows? Maybe they just dropped like a... Oh, here it is. Yeah, Silver Knight Spear. The Silver Knights of Anor Londo guard the city using this beautifully slender weapon. The spear can be wielded by both hands in a forced thrust that uses one's body weight or swung in a large sweeping motion. Now, one other thing that I wanted to do, but haven't really had the time to get around to yet, is actually look at the description of Havel's set. Because I wonder if it reveals anything about him that the ring didn't. Let's see. Carved from solid rock, Havel's warriors never flinched nor retreated from battle. Those unfortunate enough to face them were inevitably beaten to a pulp. That's all it says. Havel the Rock. Okay, now the shortcut is reopened, and it shall remain open unless I or an invader closes it. Well, I should just break the door. Break the door. Keep it open forever.
Havel the Rock Johnson.
Anyway. That's the shortcut to the end, if you want to get that shortcut open early, but I'm going to show you the route that you're normally supposed to take, going all the way up to the top of the stairs. Now there should be some Silver Knights up here. But there's also 2 mimics. Both of these chests are mimics. Yeah. And once these mimics in particular are dead, there's not going to be many mimics left in the entire game. There's like 1 in that building on top of the mountain, and 1 in the DLC, and I think that's it.
That's something like that.
Yeah. This one dropped
for sure.
This one dropped a gold coin. And this one, I believe, drops a silver coin. And these all form a matching set with the copper coin that Petrus gave us at the beginning of the game. And that are completely worthless. Symbol of Avarice. There we go, look at that. The Symbol of Avarice is a very rare drop, but it's guaranteed to drop if you kill every mimic in the game. And 5 silver coins. The Symbol of Avarice is a headpiece that you can put on that looks ridiculous. You know, I'll show it to you. Just a big old mimic head. You can't even see in first person when you're wearing it, unless you have the Ring of Fog on. But as you can see, it slowly drains your health over time. But while you're wearing it, it boosts your item discovery by 200, which is the same that the gold serpent ring does. And it also boosts the amount of souls you get by 20%. So it's good for soul farming. It doesn't work on soul items though. It only works on souls you get from killing enemies. Now over here are a couple of balconies. This one's just for looking around. You can see that this hall has tons and tons of dragon heads mounted on the wall. This is a certain dragon slayer's personal trophy room, I guess. And over here is another silver knight, who is now dead. You know, parrying kind of makes fighting most enemies too easy.
Right, it does. I agree.
Soul of a hero. Which hero? I really wish there was more context to all of these random soul items we find. Yeah, but there's another archer at the end of this hallway. He's not hard to deal with. Oh, goddammit, the invader opened this door? Yeah, this door here is normally locked. I'm just, gonna close it.
So, I decided to make my life easier.
Yes?
I became human, ran to the boss gate, and summoned, and I actually beat them with the summons already. So
Nice.
we don't have to do it for me.
Okay.
Right now, just gotta, like, probably do it for PJ.
I'm still trying to beat mine.
Yeah. I got super lucky with my summons because they both had magic.
See, the thing is, this is bad. Wait, which one did you take and handle second? Snorlax or Pikachu?
Pikachu.
Oh, okay. So you have the spear?
I have the soul to make it.
Good, okay. Because I'm going to need that.
I love those analogies. I hope somebody asks me what the hell we're talking about.
I have always loved that name too. What's it from again?
What?
Like, where'd that name come from?
Snorlax and Pikachu?
Well, I mean, it's from Pokemon, yes.
Oh,
But, like,
that's just one of many analogies that people have given to the bosses. Like, there's also Biggie and Smalls.
oh, Biggie and Smalls, yeah.
Let's see, what else is there? The fucking knight opened the door.
What? He can do that?
He opened the locked door from the other side. After I'd reclosed it.
I just love seeing that.
Close this door again.
He's like, you're not rid of me.
Can you do that? Can you get this door open early from the other side just by knocking on it or making enough noise?
Can you do that with the shortcut?
You know, actually, I think I remember saying that speedrunner do that, actually, now that you bring that up. Oh.
Just have the knight open the door to whip your ass. And you just run around, bye.
Welcome to the room of stock paintings. None of these paintings have anything to do with the game or its lore. They're all just stock images. Which, in the original game, there were mods that allowed you to replace all of the paintings in Anor Londo with custom images.
Well, it wasn't really a mod. You just really changed the image files is really all you did.
Well, yeah, but this one in particular is actually relevant. This is the same woman that we saw that enormous statue of back in the painting hall. We'll be meeting her later. Actually, not that far from now. Just gotta beat the boss first. Then you come up here and now we're on the roof. There's an archer over there. Regular guy over here. Who's really stuck on that wall. There we go. But the Silver Knights are so easy to fight.
Yeah, they are, because I just keep parrying them to destroy them.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to parry.
Yeah. Then we come down here, and look who it is. It's Onion Bro again. You can actually see him from that balcony out there where the archer was, through the window. I guess it's supposed to be your hint that there's a way to get into this area, but it's not hard to find. Yeah, this door's open too. Oh well, let's talk to him.
Whatever can be done.
Thinking to himself again.
Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knight? Ah, don't be ashamed. There's a fatal vanguard like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together.
Once again, just standing here thinking of a plan. Right, he also says something very unusual if you talk to him one more time.
This is quite a thing. You'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed.
No idea what he's thinking about. He's trying to come up with some weird MacGyver contraption that involves corpses. Don't shield bash me and then try to hit me. It's not gonna work. I'm too pro for you.
Famous last words.
Well, we already killed the other Silver Knights that were in this room since they, what? The invader opened this chest for me? Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
What?
It's almost like they were trying to apologize for invading by being nice and opening chests and shortcuts for me and stuff. So then why did they close the last shortcut?
I don't know. That is weird.
Oh, this just contains 2 Demon Titanite. Don't know why people were just keeping stone demon heads in a chest next to their bed. Well, whatever. All the Silver Knights are dead, Zingmeyer. So let's talk to him again.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
And then he gives you the Tiny Beings ring, which is one of the starting gifts that you can choose. It's not really all that great. And since you can get it anyway, it's once again another reason not to really take it.
But be warned, gallantry entails great risk. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
And then he gets all annoyed that you did this task for him instead of waiting for him to come up with a plan. Even though he'll never come up with a plan, or he'll just be stuck here forever if you don't do anything. And what's sad about Zingmeyer's story is that eventually he realizes this. Oh boy, lots of noise going on in my house now. Oh, yes, one more thing. If you talk to him again... Oh, wait. Doesn't he normally sleep standing up?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not doing it this time.
I think it's only at certain places he does.
No, I thought he did it at every place. I just wasn't talking to him enough. Huh. Okay, well, now that that's taken care of, we're gonna go back up to the roof. God, so much barking.
What? Why do your dogs bark at everything?
Because they're dogs. Dogs bark at everything.
Not all dogs.
The only dogs I can think of that don't bark at everything are the really shy ones.
Dogs bark what their condition, like what the condition. If they hear a noise and that normally means that someone they don't recognize shows up, they'll start barking at that. But if they're not used to a noise that would normally mean that, like, say if you lived in a house where you didn't have a doorbell for like the first 10 years of a dog's life and then moved to one that did, the dog probably wouldn't react to the doorbell. Until it started to understand that meant someone new was there.
Well, see, here's the thing. Our dogs know exactly what our cars sound like when they come down the road. So even without seeing them, they'll know that it's us coming home.
Yep.
So it doesn't really matter. Okay, now this cathedral over here with all the bloodstains on the floor is the home of a particularly powerful Titanite demon. I don't know why this one in particular gives people so much trouble, but it's a lot harder than the 4 that I just fought in Sen's Fortress.
I think it's the super close quarters.
Mm-hmm. That is the biggest part of it.
Well, I always fight them in melee range anyway. But for some reason...
there's less room to dodge.
It also has a shit ton more health. God damn it. Okay, heal. Even when I roll at the very last possible second, that jumping attack still hits me. I don't understand where my iframes are.
I don't know. The jump is a little weird.
Even when I'm 3 feet away from you after the jump. I mean, I can dodge your swinging attack just fine. It's just your jumping attack I have trouble with. Really? Okay, how are all of your attacks only gonna do 1/5 of my health? And then that last weak-ass little swing does the rest of it.
He's a dick.
You see what I mean, though? This one in particular is way stronger than the others. No idea why. I mean, it's not guarding anything. At least I don't think it is.
What's weird is that's the one I always have the easiest time with if I'm playing a caster. Because you can stand above it and just cast at it, and it doesn't do shit.
Yeah, there's a balcony that oversees it. That's the balcony where we found the soul of a hero. You can look down and see the Titanite demon from there. But it only works if you're using a sorcerer's catalyst. You can't use a bow because you can't aim down far enough. The catalyst, on the other hand, its animation has you raising it up into the air, so it goes over the railings. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I need to go farm humanities. I'm out of humanity.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Have you been using the Firekeeper duping glitch?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay.
That is your prerogative.
Yes, right.
Do you know where the best place is to farm humanity?
I just gonna have to go get it for the rats, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Since Tyler and Kaze have both beaten the boss now, they now... Oh, you haven't? Oh.
Nope. What do you think I need humanity for?
In general, because humanity is kind of important for, like, everyday Souls life.
Everyday Souls life.
Humanity is basically like food. You need to use it, like, all the time.
Fuck, that's expensive. Logan, why you gotta do me this way? 40,000 for Soul Spear? Really, asshole? Dick.
I think he sells even more expensive spells later. So many Titanite demons. How'd this one even get here? It can't get out. Was it grown here?
It must have. Someone must have left a demon Titanite and it must have grown into that.
So I just discovered something annoying.
Yeah.
You know how one of the warp bonfires is the Daughter of Chaos bonfire?
Yeah.
I forgot to rest at it.
Well, I didn't forget to rest at it. I simply chose not to, so that I could get back
Just
to the
warp back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go down and get that bonfire real quick because we're gonna need that later.
At least I don't think I did. I mean, I guess I was under the impression that I could warp to the bottom Blighttown bonfire. I got another Titanite catch bowl. Jeez.
We could dual wield the bitches.
And 2 demon Titanites. Yeah, but there's nothing in here. It's just a small chapel. There's nothing even on the altar. Okay, so that's this half of the castle taken care of. Now we're gonna go into this next hallway. I got 18 minutes left. There should be plenty of time to show this part off. Now, as soon as you walk into this area, you're gonna get a message. I said you're gonna get a message. There it is. You feel the black eye orb quivering. It's only in this hallway, this big area here, that message appears, and it's the only place you can use the black eye orb that we picked up off of the Firekeeper's corpse. Yeah, you Sentinels can come up here all you want. I ain't touching you yet. We're not gonna use the black eye orb just yet, because I got a lot of stuff on me and I want to use it before I lose it. You come all the way up here, and there's another break in the window where you can drop down onto the front ornament of the castle. I want to apologize once again for the barking. Nothing I can do about it.
Short of streaming from inside of a sound box.
Right.
Right here we have the Dragon Slayer Great Bow, which is the same kind of bow as the Silver Knights were using. See, normally when I'm not streaming, we just stop talking when the dogs bark and edit it all out. Not an option here.
Nope. Just gotta deal with doggos.
Plunge attack. How did that not kill you in one hit?
Cute but annoying doggos.
Oh, anyway. Over here is the doorway that you saw earlier that the imp was trying to get us through. Now it's unlocked, so it's a shortcut. Let's see. Let me deal with this imp over here real quick. Now, these imp spears do lightning damage, so try not to get hit by them. Unless you have high lightning resistance. There we go. You're dead. And you dropped a spear, yay. Demon spear. Now I want to take some time to read the descriptions of these. Starting with the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. Bow of the Dragon Slayers, led by Hawkeye Goff, one of Gwyn's 4 knights. This bow's unusual size requires that it be anchored to the ground when fired. What?
Yeah,
They have to rest the bottom of it to the ground.
Is that what they do when they use it?
Yes, and you do too when you fire it.
What about when you fire it up?
Yeah, that's what happens. Because you don't recall, like when you fire it, you're like, bam, you slam it into the ground and then you pull back. You don't know about that?
No. Well, I had the stats to equip it, so let's try it out. Got one Dragon Slayer Great Arrow. So
Grado.
So let's use it on this imp that's right here on the edge. Because the Dragon Slayer Great Bow has a lot more knockback. Oh, god damn it! How'd you fucking aggro range? And this Dragon Slayer Great Bow is so heavy that I can't roll with it. I'm fat rolling.
It's a big bow.
Meanwhile, this imp is so nimble that I can't keep near it. Just die already. There. Okay. Now. Moved that.
They didn't, though.
Why is it
Some of the
Again, because I did it.
Yes, the knockback does work. I've seen people do trolling videos where they knock back people with the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. It does still work.
Well, people, yeah, but these imps?
Again, yeah, the imp still will slide back. I did it.
It used to work with just standard arrows.
I don't know. I hit it with a great soul arrow and it fell off the edge.
That's annoying that it's not working for me. There's lots of things that aren't working for me in this series.
Technical difficulties.
Like Iron Tarkus just not wanting to attack the boss. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
the best NPC in the game just decided to phone it in. Like, what the fuck? Tarkus, what is wrong with you?
Okay. And now we have here one of the best blacksmiths in the game. The friendly giant blacksmith. Look at him with his... Wait, the hammer he's holding is enormous for you, but it looks so tiny in his hands. And he's working on such a teeny little sword.
You know what the weird thing about his massive hammer is? It's still just a hammer. It's not a great hammer.
It's not a great hammer. No, it's a regular hammer that level 1 characters can wield when they double-hand it. It does lots of lightning damage, and it's pretty much one of the single best weapons in the game for a level 1 character.
Hell, even for not level 1s, once you level it up like crazy, it's still pretty good. It's got decent scaling. In fact, I think it's actually the strongest hammer because of its included lightning damage.
Okay, well, behind him, if you just slip behind him, lots of people mistakenly believe you have to kill him to reach this chest. You don't. Is a chest containing the Hawk Ring. Now, the Hawk Ring, let's take a look at it. Yes. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Hawk Ring belonged to Hawkeye Goff, who led the Great Archers. Boosts bow range so that arrows fly like they were shot by Goff's great bow, which took down high-flying dragons. So he was a dragon hunter too. And the reason that this guy here is in possession of the Hawk Ring is because he and Goff were once friends. Because Goff is also a giant like this guy. But Goff is a bit more well-spoken than this one. And you'll see what I mean. We're going to talk to him. Yeah, he talks in somewhat broken English. Very slow. Yeah, he even admits that he doesn't like talking. He just wants to forge. Yeah, but he sells large Titanite shards at slightly cheaper than the Crestfallen Merchant does, but more importantly, he sells twinkling Titanite.
Yes.
Yes, you can buy as much of it as you want from him.
It's just ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, and here's the weapons used by all those sentinels. The giant halberd. Large halberd made of old brass used by the giant sentinels of Anor Londo. Brass contains traces of lightning. What? But as the halberd is designed for the giant sentinels, its weight is unbearable. And then there's the giant shield. Great shield made of bronze and marcasite. Used by giant sentinels of Anor Londo. Marcasite, or white iron, is effective against non-physical damage, but as the shield is designed for giant sentinels, its weight is unbearable. Is marcasite a real thing?
I have no idea.
I'll look it up in a minute.
Yeah, he sells more Dragon Slayer arrows, but they're 500 souls apiece, so good luck getting a full stack of these. 1,000 of these. God damn. How much would that be? Add 3 more zeros. That'd be 500,000 souls for a full stack of these arrows. Best saved for New Game Plus. And Moonlight arrows, which do magic damage. Very good for piercing through most shields. And the Giant set, which... Oh god, should we talk about Giant Dad?
Maybe. It is pretty prevalent right now with the remaster out. Go ahead and explain.
Well, the thing about the Giant set is that it is one of the best physical defense and poise armors in the game, while still being relatively lightweight. So people can wear it and still be able to roll normally, especially if they have on the Havel's Ring and the Mask of the Father, which increases their equip load. So what you'll see a lot are people wearing most of the Giant set, and instead of the helm they wear the Mask of the Father, so people call them Giant Dads. And they are everywhere.
Yes.
So many Giant Dads. And not just people wearing the Giant Dad set, but also people who named themselves Giant Dad. It's so annoying. It's like cat memes. Everywhere you go, you can't not see them.
I don't know. It feels like there should be other builds, like Tiny Daughter and Rotund Mother. Or something.
Please make a Rotund Mother build using the Onion Armor. Please.
Well, you also get the Tiny Beings ring from Zigmire. You can wear that and increase your health even further than what the Mask of the Mother does.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my next build's gonna be Rotund Mother, though.
I just had a thought.
Just pure vitality build.
Yep.
Guys,
What?
with the addition of the password system, you can pass late game items to new characters now.
That's what twinking is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I should explain exactly what twinking is now. There is an easy way in Dark Souls to back up your saves, and it's highly recommended for people who are playing the game online so that they don't get their saves destroyed by hackers, like permanent egghead status or whatnot. It's recommended that you back up your saves, but it also leaves a lot of room for abuse, because you can duplicate items infinitely that way. You can get to the end of the game, have a whole bunch of the stuff that you got throughout the game, like endgame gear and ore and stuff. Then when you enter New Game Plus, first you back up your save, then you connect with a new character played by a friend, and you drop all of that stuff for them. Boss souls, boss weapons, full stacks of ore, whole bunch of stuff. Then you get out your save backup, and then you have all the stuff again. And if you didn't have a full stack of ore, say you only had 25 Twinkling Titanite, then you can just give 25 more Twinkling Titanite to the new player, load up your backup, give 25 more, load up your backup, and give 24 more, they'll have a full stack, and then they can give you some of it. And they can do the same thing. After they have a full stack of shit, they can back up their save, give it all back to you, load up their backup, and then you both have full stacks of shit. And that's how twinking works. And that's how low-level characters are running around with plus 15 weapons. And fully maxed out boss weapons.
It's pretty cool, but it is super abusive. It's a very abusive... Oh,
it's
what?
very time-consuming, too, and you need a friend for it to work.
Well, most people can find a friend pretty easy. Also, what the hell are you talking about Instagram for, Dustin?
There really needs to be a repair all button. Okay, so... Okay, yeah. I don't know if you looked it up yet, Tyler, but the weapons do need to be plus 10 for the giant blacksmith to ascend them to lightning.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay. Because I have 2 plus 10 weapons here already. But I'm not going to make them lightning weapons. But the giant blacksmith is also super important because he's the only one that can make boss weapons.
Correct. Of which the one that of which I want one of them.
It's weird. The only weapons that I have that can be ascended to boss weapons require souls I don't have yet. And of course, just like all blacksmiths, you can revert weapons back to their original states. Like if you wanted to turn a Bastard's Sword plus 10 back into a plus 5 for some reason. Yeah. Also, one mechanic I never discussed, which is very annoying, is technically speaking, whenever you upgrade a weapon, you are not altering your weapon's properties at all. Instead, what's happening is the weapon is being removed from your inventory and replaced with the +1 version of it, which is why it gets fully repaired.
Right.
So if you have a +1 Bastard Sword in your inventory, when you go to buy one from Andre, it will tell you in the shop menu that you don't have any Bastard Swords. Because you don't. You have a Bastard Sword +1.
I did not know that's how that worked. It's clever. It means that they don't have to make the game do math on the fly when you're upgrading equipment.
But it also means that you might forget that you have certain pieces of equipment when you're going around to all the shops trying to buy everything.
I can't do the fight with randoms, Dustin. Don't have any humanity.
Yeah, but the stream is almost over. There's only one more thing to do before I end it. And I want to open the last shortcut of the castle. First thing I gotta do is come back up here. We're back in this big main hallway. Right over there is the broken window. Down here is one last silver archer. And once we kill him, we'll just have a couple of sentinels to kill. Which I think these ones are bigger than the ones outside. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. I think they're the same size.
Still not a problem. Lame Silver Knights. And they drop Dragon Slayer arrows. But only one at a time.
How much is Twinkling Titanite? Is it 4,000 apiece?
I think it's 8,000 apiece. Maybe more.
Oh, that's painful. That's painful.
Okay. Yeah, these guys are definitely bigger than the ones outside. You gotta fight 2 of them at once. Yeah, that stab move is always followed by a swing, so don't get caught off guard by it. If you need to, put some distance between yourself and them. But they'll always have their shields up, so you can't even just shoot them from a distance. Oh yeah, I forgot they can do that. These ones are definitely different than the ones outside. These ones can cast miracles to heal themselves. I hate fighting these guys. Oh, do I have you in a loop?
Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, come on. Don't kill me now. This guy's got 1 hit point left.
I don't know what he's weak to. I don't know.
These guys wouldn't happen to have a limited number of times they can cast that miracle, would they?
No. They can kill us for as much as they want.
Because I found out through experimentation that the stone giants in the Darkroot Garden can only cast Tranquil Walk of Peace once each.
Okay.
Which is weird, because don't they technically cast it from their sword?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think their sword's heavy-handed. It's sword... Their sword's two-handed heavy attack, I think, is Tranquil Walk of Peace.
There. One's dead. But these guys respawn, so get used to fighting them. Okay, now I just gotta kill you. One of the easiest ways to deal with these guys is to just get up real close. A lot of their attacks will miss you and they'll just keep turning around to face you. Anyway, that's the boss fog up there. And over here in the corner is a big lever that will open the main front doors. So we can run straight to the boss from the Firekeeper bonfire if we wanted to. Not that we want to. It's much easier to take the shortcut from Solaire's bonfire. And that's it. That is everything to do and see in Anor Londo, other than the painting room, Gwen's tomb, and the boss and beyond. And the Black Eye Orb. That can all wait for next time.
Right.
I forget, do you have to use the Black Eye Orb before you fight the boss?
I think you do.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it anyway to be safe, but that'll have to be for next time.
I did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Either way, still probably gonna do it before the boss. Just to get it out of the way, because there's no point in doing it after the boss.
I'll feel so good if I can kill these two without having to summon anybody.
When I first played,
it's hard.
when I first played the game, I used crossbows.
I thought you used Quelaag's Fury Sword.
No, I mean on the boss.
Yeah, I thought you used a Fury Sword because they were weak to fire or something.
I seem to recall using it, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure I used the crossbow. Just kept my distance and got them stuck on the geometry. I don't know. Do you think we could do the thing where we make one of them fall out of the world?
Oh, that that would be a bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, thanks to everybody who came into the stream. We'll be streaming again on Friday.
Right.
What time? My appointment that day is at 1:30. These normally last 45 minutes, so it'd be over at like 2:15. I should be home by 3.
Yeah, I mean 3 is fine. I mean I get off of work at 2, so.
Yeah, so Friday at 3 will be the next stream for Dark Souls.
Okay.
Yay.
If you want to see more of me though, I'm streaming other stuff.
Yeah, Tyler streams all the time.
Yeah.
At least now he does.
Yes.
There was a very long hiatus.
Yes. But it's fine, right? I can make up for it now, right?
Yeah. But just try not to burn yourself out again.
I mean, the issue really wasn't that he burned himself out so much as his computer had issues.
Oh, yeah, that was that. Okay. Okay, well, time to end the stream. Goodbye, everybody.
See ya.